Good day, travelers. Welcome to the second episode of our exciting trip on the OtherWorld Legends. Guess you already know where we're heading off today, right? That's right. Today we're finally entering the dungeon. What kind of exciting adventure awaits us there? Today we will know, so brace yourself and off we go. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like in this video, and also click on the notification bell as well. Alright, shall we? Great! We've entered our very first dungeon. There are several different dungeons here, with different sceneries and difficulties, and now, we're currently at the stone walls. We also have an inventory back here. The slots here are for items we equipped. Unfortunately, we can only equip 4 items and 1 weapon spot here. The remaining slots can be used to store other items that may come in need in the future. We can also change our skills here, but we currently have 1 available skill spot due to our low level. Now, this is the dungeon map. Every dungeon have a lot of different rooms. It could be a treasure room, a shop, a blacksmith room, or a room full of monsters and dangerous bosses. There's also a hidden room and also the exit room. We can only see the location of the other rooms near our current spots, but we can't know what kind of rooms are they, unless we enter them, or have a special item that reveals the entire dungeon map, including the location of the hidden room. Since it's a dungeon, it's obvious that most of the rooms here are filled with monster, and once we enter the room, unless we clear them, we cannot leave the room. Now, let's do our best to kill these bastards. Oh, we got hit. You see, this grayscale here is the level of our armor. If it runs out, we'll start losing health. Good thing, these monsters are too weak and can be knocked down with only 1 skill move. Great, we cleared this room. Every room cleared gives a treasure chest that contains gold, items and materials. Let's go to another room. Oh, another bunch of ugly bastards. Let's clear this room quickly and collect more golds, cause we'll be needing a lot of gold as we move further in this dungeon.
Oh, come on! Dude!
Oh sweet, we got a material. It's currently unusable cause it's an ingredient for a drink. We need other ingredients to use it, and it won't also show up on our inventory. You'll see its uses once we go back to the lobby. Oh, trying to escape now, are we?
Oh, come on!
Oh, that who injured me?
Disgusting creatures, get out of my sight.
Let's give this cowardly bastards a nice beating. How weak. We cleared them within just a few seconds. We've got another ingredient. Nice. We found the shop. I told you that we'll be needing a lot of gold, and this is why. In this shop we'll be able to purchase some useful items. We need items to increase our fighting power, and the chances of us clearing more rooms and dungeons to move further. We can also change the available items here by paying coins here. But since we can't afford them yet, let's collect more coins first. Now we found the exit room. You see this hourglass? Just like the one in our practice ring. Once activated, it'll summon monsters. We need to clear them first before we can exit here. But before that, you see this funny looking animation error? Looks like we found the hidden room. Hidden rooms don't appear in the map unless we enter them. This animation in the wall is the only clue to where the hidden room is. Hidden rooms also have a lot of different surprises. It can contain treasures or health potions like these, but it can also contain hidden bosses, which could be difficult to face with our current level. That's why most of the newbies that found this hidden room can't clear their first dungeon raid and dies here. Luckily, what we found are health potions. These potions can restore some of our health, but if we currently have full health, we won't be able to use these potions. We can't also store them, so there's no choice, we have to leave them. Alright, time to clear this dungeon. It usually summons all type of monsters in this dungeon. And it also has more than one waves of monsters. There's another material again. We should collect these items. Don't be like me who's blind and ignores them. Now we have enough gold. Let's try purchasing an item in the store. Great, guess now we'll be able to purchase the Holy Cross. Since it's our first item, it'll automatically fill in our first item spot. You'll see here the icon of the item that we're currently equipped. Now let's move on to the next dungeon. It's the Honmaru's palace. Oh, how lucky. We immediately found the hidden room. It's another potion room. Well, guess we're not that lucky at all. Shall we try our first item? What a cool looking skill. It's quite powerful too. Well, aside from defeating monsters and opening chests, we can also find some things by breaking breakable things in the room. Guess there's nothing else here, so let's move on. Alright, come to mommy. I'll kick your asses now.
NANI?!
Fucking ghost. We found the shop. Too bad we're too low of golds. Oh! Great, we found a treasure room. These items are both extremely helpful, especially this armor conversion. Our health don't usually regenerate, but with these items, we'll be able to regain our health without the help of potions, but in exchange we'll lose our armor. The other one is a more powerful item, the Bell of Souls. It could make your enemies turn into allies once you kill them. Unfortunately, we could only choose one of these items. Let's choose the Bell of Souls for now. I didn't bother to look for this on the first dungeon. It's the blacksmith room. Here, we can buy weapons and infuse them. But these weapons are usually expensive. We can't afford them for now. Let's collect more golds first. Great, let's try our newly equipped item. See, these mobs under green circle are the enemies that become our allies. With them, we can just rest in the corner and let them clear the room for us. But that would be too boring, so let's keep kicking asses. Sometimes they could also become a distraction, since you could still mistake them as enemies. Of course they'll expire soon too. Okay, now, what will happen if we die inside this dungeon?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. You're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
Our dungeon raid will end here, but we could resurrect if we have a resurrection card. But, since we've seen all the basics information we need in exploring these dungeons, let's end it here for now. Also, all the golds, items and weapons we gathered here can't be taken outside this dungeon, which means, aside from experience, ingredients and precious stones, there's nothing else we can keep here. And if we enter again in the dungeon, we will start empty-handed again with only 50 golds and not even a single item. Alright, Oh, would you look at that? We managed to reach level 3 on our first raid. But, since we didn't manage to move further, these raid could only be ranked as C. But anyway, this is just the beginning of our journey here in OtherWorld Legends. Just keep in touch as we travel further inside this exciting world. So just sit back, relax, and we'll be meeting again on our next episode.
John, Martinet.